Hello, hello, hello. I'm Netwitch, and today we are playing Vintage Story. So, that's that. Now, what I would like to do is let's start a single player game. We'll create a new world. Uh, this is going to be Spades Cats. Valley. We'll do standard. I want to customize a few things. First off, give me 5 days before monsters appear. I hate the old corpse runs. I really do. And now, in here, let's see what we want. Hunger rate, body temperature, tool durability. We're upping that. Let's up the mine speed just a little. And I want color accurate world map. Hey there, Colin. What you doing? Okay, I'm just setting up so we have a color accurate world. Alright. I don't like temporal storms all that frequently. Let's reduce how long they are just a bit. World generation. Let's go with 95% land cover. 1 million blocks by 1 million blocks. Global deposit spawn rate. Let's add how much ore there is. Surfers, uncommon, and very rare, yeah. And we don't need to worry about multiplier. Okay, let's apply. And let's create the world. We're going in. We're just starting off here, Colin. So that's good, right? Now, it begins. It senses. It remembers all that came before. Taste and smell. Yeah, that doesn't bode well now, does it? This is actually a really fun game, I find. It's like Minecraft. Some people say it started off life as a mod of Minecraft, but I'm not sure about that. I'll go with that. Extra hair, none. Facial. I want. Where is it? Facial expression. That's a nice smirk. We want a horseshoe. And we want the goatee with horns. Okay. Hair color. Can we get a little strange? Now skin color, I always like going with something odd. Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's make the hair a bit darker. Purple eyes is good. Breeches for underwear, I want clarinet medium. Okay. Now, commoner, hunter, malefactor, clockmaker, blacker, tailor. I want this miner. I got a few mods in this game, and one of them is this miner. Craftable mining equipment. Confirm class. Okay. So here we are in the world. Now, okay, we got nice open land. There's a trader over there. That's good. Now the first thing we need to do is we need to look for, let's get some sticks here. The wind's picking up. Yeah, the wind's starting to pick up. So you gotta be careful. Alright. So we got ourselves... Oh, let's put the seed down. Okay. And move him over to there. Next thing we need is... Oh, that's basalt. I don't want that. I want flint. Basalt, basalt. I want flint, people. Flint. No, 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 no. How about you guys? No? Not you. Aha! Flint. Let's move you over to here. And some more flint. Okay, that's good. It's a good start to things. We're going to need more flint, though. More flint. There's more flint. Okay. What do we have here? Growing lavender. Huh. Flint, flint, flint. Okay. And this looks like mature turnips. Okay, let's harvest that. Now I'm going to just toss the seeds away. Ooh, obsidian. I'll hold off on picking up the obsidian just yet. Okay, now what we need to do is find ourselves this clear spot. And take our flint. And we shall make a knife blade. Yeah, just nap off these extra little bits. And we got ourselves a knife blade head. We put in a stick and we got ourselves a nice knife. Now we got plenty of this, so I also want a flint axe. Yeah, just chop this along. And there's that. So we'll do the exact same thing. There we go. And finally, I want wedge, arrow, axe head, hoe head, flint spear. There it is. Just because we need some protection. Yeah. Thank you, Unholy. That's really nice of you to show up and say hello. I always like it when people say hello. So, we'll get ourselves some grass here. And then we'll have to go looking for water. Because what we need next is reeds. And they are near water. So, map. Looks like we have to head north. Okay. So that's that. It looks like some more obsidian. Basalt and obsidian. Keep an eye out for more flint, because we can always use it. And well, let's go grab ourselves red currant. Okay. Now this is all thatch. I don't need thatch. I want cattails. Oh, growing flax. Oh, that's good. And we got some We got some black currants, is it? Yeah, black currants. Alright. And some more mature turnips. And more mature turnips. Okay. Hi there, ducky. Okay. Let's have ourselves a quick bite. Cranberry bush. Now, the issue we have right now is that we don't have a whole lot of room. Oh, no, baby. Baby duckling. Ah, cattails. Okay. Let's free up some room. And then we'll just try and make our way over here. Ah, cattails. This is what we need. Come on. Let's get some more of these. Oh. There we go. We don't need that. That's tool. We don't need tool. We need the cattails. Okay, is there any more cattails? There is. And there's another one. These cattails in the middle of this patch of thatch is annoying. But we'll get it. Okay. Let's keep going. Come on. No, don't need that. I need this guy. Oh, it's because it was leaning over. No wonder I had trouble getting to it. Okay. Alright. Some more duckies. Now, we got 18. And we need 20, don't we? I think it's 20. Well, we'll grab as much as we can. And you. Not you. Aha, you. Alright, so we got 24. Now. You. There we go. Handbasket reed. So, let's see about this. Not quite enough. Okay. That should get most of it. There's 2 of them. So let's put that there. What we got here? Cattails. Why wasn't that in there? Well, it's only 4 anyway. Not quite enough to get us going, but we got some room. We'll need some more. And let's grab some more you. Okay. Ooh, plenty of cattails over there. Across the way. Hello, ducky. Now, this is something else we want. These. We need 3 of them at a time. We got any more hanging off the tree? Doesn't look it. Okay. Now, let's clean things up. We could go after that fish, but don't really need to. Okay. Let's move you over there just so I can keep track of everything. Dun 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 dun. We're gonna use a lot of reeds. Oh, peat. We got some peat over here. Not Paul, but Pete. And there's an owl. Okay. Now what I want to do... Aha. Let's grab this stuff. Is there any more? No, it doesn't look it. Okay. We got some over here, do we? Yes. Okay. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Let's make those last couple. We don't have enough. Oh, come on, you. There. We're a little bit shy, not quite enough reeds, but we'll get there, we'll get there. Now, is there anything else we can... Ooh, now here we go. This is good. Okay. Map. Pin or copper save. There should be copper ore under the ground. So when I get to be able to mining, I know where some is. Now, let's grab you. Not a whole lot of trees around, is there? Well, let's see if we can find... No, alright, well, let's just get some branches. By ripping up the treetops. Dum-dum-dum-dum. There we go. We don't need moss. We're gonna need the vines, though. A few more of them would be good. While we're here, let's trim some grass. Okay. Okay, I was thinking, I got some obsidian. There was a mod that I picked up that lets us do more with obsidian. So let's see how that works out. For now. Alright, let's have another quick snack. Don't want our food going too badly. No, that's all basalt. This is that pool. Now, where can we find more? Aha. There we are. More reeds. That's exactly what we need. Now, once we get Oh, that stool. I thought that was more reeds. Oh well. Looks like there's plenty of fish right here. I need these cattails. I also need some more of the hanging vines from the trees. And then we need to cut down a tree, I think. No, that's stool. Don't want that. We want this. Alright. Yeah. Cut. There we are. So, let's keep cutting these down because we can always use more reeds. They're one of the few things that we can never have enough of. They are so useful for everything. Aha! In here, that's another piece of copper. Is there more copper around it? Not really. Might have just been a one-off then. Okay. Ooh. Hole in the ground. That looks like obsidian. Great. That would actually look real nice once I get into mining. But mining is a little ways away from me right now. We got chickens. And this is red clay. Okay. And peat. Well, let us mark this red clay. So we know where it is, or when we need to come back for it. Okay. Now we should start looking for... Hey ho ho! Okay, temporal rift. You don't want to go near those. Don't want to go near a temporal rift. Let's just leave quietly. Or quickly, you know, whichever. They're not friendly, those rifts. Since, well, it's a Cthulhu-like world on the other side of that rift. So, yes, we don't want to be going across like that. Okay. Let's put you and you. Yeah. Now, what I want to find... Okay, that looks like it might be the ocean. We want to be... I like to be near the ocean just because. Near that or a large lake. Ooh, ruins by the look of it. Yeah, more obsidian. We'll try the obsidian such things here in a minute. But, okay. Ooh, this is looking pretty. Basalt cobblestone. Okay, and is there anything worthwhile in here? Probably have to dig down a bit to get to it. Or is it up? No, it's not up. Well, first let's make our last basket. Just so that we have all the room we can. And Okay, that's a couple of copper. And just because I'm going to mark this as a copper spot. Might be just a small one, but still. Alright. So there's nothing here. Uh-oh. Sun setting. Haha. Cracked. Cracked vessel food. I'm pretty good on food. What I do need is... let's put some of you. Let's make one of you. Put one there. One there, one there. Alright. So, we're going to put you down. And we shall ignite you. Haha. Pick you back up. Switch you to the offhand. Now, as long as it doesn't rain, we'll be fine. Loose flint. We're at sandstone. Okay. We're still nowhere near our goal of waterfront property. But we'll get there. So, that's just a big lake. But it looks big enough for what we need. Want to make sure there's plenty of fish in it. The smaller ones can have a tendency to end up getting kind of shorted on that front. Do we have any? Nothing hanging there. And yes, you can set this grass on fire. It's not friendly. Once it starts up, you have no control over it. Okay. So that's... and there's another rift over there. We gotta... fortunately, those rifts come and go. They'll disappear after a bit. Yeah. Is there any... that might be the ocean, might not be. Hard to tell. But we are going to go a little ways over here. So where would a good spot be? I'm thinking over up against that hill. Yes. We're just trying to find ourselves a place for a base. Oh, come on. Don't be putting up... this is looking good spot, too. Fine, we'll move, we'll move. Let's see. Maybe here? We want something good and solid for our back. But we gotta also be easy access to the water. How's this over here? That's quartz, don't need that. We're fairly close to the water here. got ourselves pretty nice. We can probably do this. We're still close to the water. So right in here, I think. Okay. Let's just start taking this apart for a second or two. We need to, actually, let's put you there. Move you over. And we'll take up some of this. We'll start building a little shelter for the night. We'll also have to find a tree or two to chop down, but to get ourselves a fire going. Yeah, so this is pretty much on level with the water. No, one up from the water. Okay, so if it's one up from the water, then I'm going to do this. Just like this. So we got ourselves a little dugout. Let's put these up so that we can start thinking about a roof. Don't need much right now. We'll expand this out. We should get a shovel, but for now, doing it by hand works. Now, fortunately, I did set a delay on the monsters. They won't show up right away. Okay. Now let's make another torch. We're going to put that torch right there, and then we're going to ignite it. There. Okay. Now we need a tree, because we want some lumber. Or, you know what? Let's first grab some food. Yeah, we'll eat up. And then I think it's... Isn't that it? Oh, no, it was... And then... 1, 2... we're a little bit shy on grass. Okay. So, let's get some more grass. Just trimming all this. It's fairly easy to get grass. Yeah. Trimmity trim. Okay. So that should be pretty much most of it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You. Grab the 3 of you. 1, 2, 3. Hay bed. And... Oh, okay, so it's this way. What's in the way? Can't be that. Okay. So sleep. This will let us sleep until morning. Yeah. Hello, Ice Wolf, and this is Vintage Story. It's some people say it started off as a mod for Minecraft, but then it became its own thing, its own game. So now we got nice misty morning, and we need to find some trees because we need lumber, or rather, we need firewood. So, oh, something before we go, I'm going to do is home. And let's make that a nice bright white, I think. Just so we can see it. There we are. Now, this waypoint home, I want it pinned. There we go. Yeah, I think it was originally a mod for Minecraft. It makes Minecraft a lot harder. It's a much more difficult game than Minecraft. Like, a lot harder. Okay, so I'm full up on food. Now we need to get up to the top here, I think, so we can see. Oh, come on. Aha. So we can see if we can't see any trees. And not really. So we're gonna have to head back. Best place to find trees, there's a little spot up there. But we're probably gonna have to head like down in here. Well, let's go for a little walk, shall we? We just started the day, so. Some of the bricks, yes. Some of the bricks, no. This is just dirt. You can punch the dirt. You can punch the sand. You can punch the gravel. You cannot punch stone. That's it's a big no-no. Aha, trees. Okay. Now, as long as I don't kill myself falling down. All right. Ooh, and we get some of this. So let's trim this off because I want the sticks. Come on. I want all the sticks. Snip, snap, crackle, pop. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty much most of it. Let's eat these last two. Grab you. Okay. Now, X. Bum bum ba da dum. And no, you cannot punch the trees. You have to use an axe for them. Okay. That gave me what? 7? Ooh, and a birch seed. Okay, we'll put that near our base. Let's just trim this tree down a little. And we'll take these vines, because those vines are actually useful. Yeah. Oh, you can also punch clay. I know that. Not that it will do much. Oh, that's a crab. Yeah, I've got a few mods going, so there's sometimes a few new things around. Okay. So what I want to do is I'll take you. Dun, 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 dun. Make 2 rope. And that's 4 cordage. Then go like this. And then it's 1. Yes, okay. There we go. A primitive raft. Yeah, raft. Primitive survival. And just lets us go around a bit faster. So this is one of the reasons why I wanted near the water. It's because you can get in and out of it quickly. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this birch seed and we're going to plant it, I think, right here. Okay. Now, let's take that out. We don't need grass growing in here. And let us turn the rest into firewood. Just like that. Actually, let's put this down. Nice stack of firewood. And then you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, sorry. We have to do you first. And then 4 you. There we go. We now have a fire pit. So we can cook anything, any meat we pick up. We got plenty of food right now. Conglomerate stone. Ugh. Get away! Alright. So, next thing we need to do is I probably will do... Oh, don't tell me it's 2 all the way around. It's more than 2? Really? Let's find out. Read chest. It is 3 all the way around. Reed basket trap. Reed basket and a stick. How to use. Basket traps will catch many, but not all, baby animals. Smaller adult animals such as chickens and hares. Be baited with food item appropriate to target animal. It'll trigger them but not get caught. Okay. Pick it up and carry the basket. You'll need one of the 4 backpack slots free for this. Alright. Beware that an animal once trapped will die after some time. You'll get its corpse though released and retrapped. Okay, so we can make traps on our own. That's good. We don't have quite enough reeds just yet to make a basket. Now I was looking. Yes. Had mallet head, wedge, arrowhead, axe head, hoe, knife, saw blade. An obsidian saw blade. This has crap durability, but lets you make planks well before you get to the Metal Age. So that is actually really good. Really, really good. Okay. Okay. So we do have a way of getting stuff that we need. Now, what else we need to do? Start building out our base. And because my class, I also got another mod, chose the class of miner, I can make a flint mining pick. The issue with the flint mining pick, however, is that it only works on certain things. Most notably, the it also needs rope. Dun, 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 dun. Rope in the middle, you, and one of you. There we go. So, it can work on certain things. Let's take a look. I like this. You just mouse over any item and you press H and it pulls up the relevant handbook location and it pauses the game. Capable of breaking solid sedimentary rock and cracked rock of any type. Okay. So that's nice. The other item I wanted to look at is mining bag. No, see. Linen sack, we don't have that. Flax twine. Let's see about that small mining bag. No, flax twine still. Yeah, I thought... Oh, look. Scrap axe. Huh. Interesting. Tin, bronze, steel, granite. Yeah, we got all kinds of nice... See, all these saws start at copper. There is no stone except for this obsidian saw that I just made. Okay, so let's get ourselves a shovel while we're at it. Is there... No, we don't have any ore blasting bomb, stone blasting bomb. Powdered iron oxide, blasting powder, flax twine, linen. Okay. Yeah, no. What I do need is a shovel. Flint shovel head. Let's just clean up this guy. I like the fact that this has multiple crafting ways of crafting. Like right here, you got the napping. Then you've got your grid. Like that. Put you here for now. And then, okay, which way is the water? Water's that way, isn't it? Alright, so let's turn this around a bit. We want to head that way. I also want to... Well, we can probably remove you and then go like this. So, the only issue I find with shovels is we can go through them very quickly. And shovels will not work on stone. Go figure. So in theory we should be coming near the water. Okay. Now I wanted H. The item I want, where is it? Wooden tongs we're gonna need eventually. But I don't see it here. Huh. Oh, there it is. Steak. Okay, knife and a... So, knife and a couple of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that's that. That's good. That's good. Now we'll put... it's co-op. You can play with your friends, if you have any. Me and Sergeant Calvin did play this a bit. Nope. Dang it. I wanted... There. Weir trap. This is going to have fish occasionally swim in and get trapped inside. So that's good. We'll put that up there. Now we'll need to trim out 2 more. And then we'll spread out sideways, I think. I like having a big base. Lots of space to go around. The only problem with that is, well, the fact that it's a really big base. Let's see about this. And we're only doing this to begin with, just to get something set up. We can always make it fancy later on. Actually, no. No, it's not super heavy. And there are servers that you can play if you want. The mods that you can get are, some of them are client side, some of them are server side. I don't really have to worry about that since... What we got all that going on for? Huh. We got something rotting? Perishable. Perishable, okay. Fresh for another 24 hours, okay. I'm betting something's going to be going bad around here somewhere. Either that or it's the weir trap. Okay. So next is another line. Now, let us dig outwards a little ways. That's probably pretty good enough. Now the issue we're going to run into here in a second is this guy, cranberry bush. If I had the shears. Oh well. Let's put this guy over here. And just so you know, Vintage Story I don't think is on Steam yet. They've got their own website and all that. Let's put down that. Alright. So let's just... We're gonna need more. Really, I should have this one higher up. Yeah, let's move the ceiling up by one. Dun, 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 dun. So we're going to move the ceiling all up by one. And if you fellows will hold on a minute, I've got a doggy that's looking for something to do. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. And just so you know, there's this survival handbook. You really should go reading through it. There is a starter guide and all that, and it really does help you out because you can get lost pretty quickly in it. It's this game is generally not very forgiving. Okay, so we're going one higher, aren't we? So let's do that. Dum da dum da dum. And you. Da da. And da da. Once we get this wall up, you know what? Crab, you're looking rather tasty. That's why you're running away, aren't you? You're running away. It's actually very light on the requirements, I find. Now, some of the mods you can get, well, they can run up your processor fairly quickly. But the base game, I don't find it hardly at all. So I don't find it problematic whatsoever. Dum da dum da dum da dum. Dum da dum. So let's get this all done. Okay. So we're getting ourselves a nice little space here for now. Now what we also need to do is we need to start progressing. So we're going to need some more of these. Oh, my shovel just broke. You see how quickly the shovel breaks? But what we're going to do is over here, we're going to put you down, put you down, put you down, dum ba dum, ba-dum ba-dum. We'll set a second one there. Okay. Huh. Prepare this tool by holding right click with the handle in the offhand. Or simply craft it like normal for a basic one. Holding right click with the handle. Doesn't seem to do anything. Well, let's make a basic one. True. But I still find it a little on the short side by times. Was that? Oh, I hope that wasn't a wolf. Wolves and bears and other scary things. Wonder why these little flies are here. I don't know why. Huh. Well, next thing we need is to open up map. We need to head straight across, pretty much. Okay. So let's grab you, put you in hand. Let's just go get some clay. And there we are on the other side. So, clay was just over here. Dum-dum-dum-dum. And up we go. Although, one neat little trick with this game is torches. If you put a torch in the world, like I have hanging back at my base, it lasts about 2 days, 2-3 days, depending upon any modifications you add. Yeah, that's why I like going on across the water. If I was swimming, I'd be really slow. Raccoon there. We're a little further up north than we want to be. So let's head this away. But yeah, no, a torch in your inventory will never go out unless you have it outside in the rain or in your on your hotbar and you go in water. Then for some reason the torch will go out. But if you keep it in a backpack, it will last forever. Put it in the world, it'll last for 2 days. Okay. Chickens! Run, chickens, run! Ah, here we are. Red clay. Okay. So we're gonna need quite a bit of this. More red clay. Dum 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 dum. So let's get some more of this. And a bit of this. Okay. I do have a mod that when tools break, you can get a broken tool out of it, and you can repair that broken tool. So it's not all that bad. Now, this should just shy of 2 stacks. Okay, that's good. Alright, so let's head back home, which is this way, because I've got it permanently displayed on my screen. Ooh, we can use more of this stuff. Yeah, being able to repair, because I find, and I increase the durability. One of the options when setting up the world, you can customize the durability of tools. I put mine to 400% because, well, they're tools and I can go through them quickly. So, we're going to hit the water soon. Oh, and jumping into water is not as safe as it is in some games. Some games you can drop from immense height, and when you hit the water, voila, you stop. Yeah, no. This here, you need at least one square, if not two squares, of ground clearance underneath the water in order to actually land safely. Yes, that's why I said things don't last all that long. Okay. We still haven't need to resort to hunting just yet. But, okay. So this is what I dislike. I want to be able to... The only thing I can think of doing to prevent this grass from growing is to make... you can't turn off durability. It's built into the game. Dun 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 dun. Let's just get another 2. Now, I want, isn't it like this? Or was it here? It's on the bottom too. Packed dirt. Okay. Dun dun dun. Yeah, packed earth is the best you can do to prevent the grass from cropping up. But I just want to make sure around my campfire there is no grass growing. And I'm going to have to redo these guys. I don't want grass growing here. Come on, drop down into the hole. Come on. Yeah, fine. Be stubborn. Dun 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 dun. Well, to answer that question, I'm going to show you something. And come on, you can light. I know you can. Yes, you can burn. There we go. You can burn. And it will spread continuously for the most part. Dun 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 dun. Let's ignite this. Yeah, there we are. Okay. Yeah, it's going pretty good. There are a couple open patches, but actually me and Calvin have played it, and I did warn him about setting things on fire. But yeah. Well, now it's currently nighttime, so let's let's take a quick sleep. See, it went out eventually, I think, because the wind blew it out. Over 3 days left before monsters begin to appear. And yes, there are monsters. But I mean, it did clear out a nice little area. So that's alright. So, what we need to do now is first I'm going to trim some of this up. Now the packed dirt, it needs 6 pieces of dirt to create, but it generates 6 pieces of packed dirt. So you can literally just switch it between the two. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to grab you. And first let's grab some quick food here. Yeah. And fresh for 2 days. Okay. And there we go. So, okay. What we're going to need to do is, let's see, what do we need? Miner's War Pick, Raw Brazier. Yep. Raw clay bolt. We're going to need those. But let's first plant our cooking pot. We need a cooking pot. This is the, you've got the knapping where you remove blocks. Then you've got the grid. Then you got this where you remove some blocks on this first baseline. And then you add blocks along the way. And then there's blacksmithing, which is another type of a crafting. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Okay, pick you up. Drop you in there. Okay. So that's our bowl. Now, we're gonna need a crucible. Not that we found any. Oh, there we go. Let's trim this down. We need to find more ore. Oh yeah. Like when you do the blacksmithing, it has these blocks, but you have to hammer them left and right, up and down, and chisel them out. And if you take too many out, unless you have a mod like I do that lets you put points back in, you can't. There. You have to add an entire new ingot. Okay. So here's our crucible, so we can get on to working on the next thing. All right, now. Okay, red clay flower pot, ingot molds. Might be needing that eventually. Raw clay jug, no. Shingle, storage vessel. Anvil. Axe mold, red clay watering can. Okay, let's do the storage. And this one starts off with the green squares that have to be added, orange is removed. But you can, when you get a chisel and a hammer, if you have a stone block, like, that stone block over there, you can actually chisel it and make it into, whatchamacallit, actual, you can, like, a sculptor would do. You can chisel it and make it all nice and neat and such like that. Okay. Oh, you. Yeah, okay. And, there we go. Just go along here. And if you find when doing this that the movement of your body is getting in the way, just hold down Alt. Alt brings up the cursor. Dun, dun. Just like this. I like this copy function because a lot of these molds is just adding layer on layer. Okay. Now I can hear in the distance a temporal rift. Oop. Okay. I need to remove this row. Now, the one thing I really do need to find is some fire bricks. Or fire clay, I should say. Oh dear. This is why I put a roof over my head, sort of. It's going to become a little bit stormy. Just a bit. Okay. There we go. Now you are on your own. Okay. And then we go over to here. Oh. Okay, so we still had some in our inventory. Okay. I didn't realize that. Alright, and then take you out, bring you back, and come on, you can light up. Why isn't it lighting up? Control. Oh, for the love of Pete. Because it's the larger one, it needs extra. That makes... Okay. See, these ones here are small. They won't need that final layer at the top. But right now I only got 2 out of the possible 4 that can go in there. So, what else do we need? I would like an oven, but that needs fire clay. Red watering jug, maybe? Alright, ceramic bucket. Huh. Oh, we need bowls. We need at least 2 bowls. Whoops. So we'll have to make 2 of the bowls. It's natural. It's how the game originally is. Okay. Pick you up. Drop you in there. We'll make one more bowl. And we're our red clay bowl. And trim this off. La da da. Just like that. And then like this. Okay. Up and down you go. Okay, and then you. Whoa. See, that's how most of them go. That height. What happened? Where did my other one go? Did one of my mods break it? That's not nice. I should have plenty of roof coverage. It shouldn't be coming in. But I had a whole clay pot. I was baking a whole clay pot here. I'm thinking one of my mods must have done something. Because that was burning. That was you. Oh yeah, no, it doesn't matter what's all around. I mean, you can do this, and there you go. Put the stuff in here, and it would be fine. But I just don't know what happened. Because that storage jug is one of the best ones you can start with. Ooh, aha! Take a look. We have a fish. A simple fish. That dirt, it should hold the rain out. It does for everything else. Because if it wasn't enough, this torch would have gone out. And so would that one. Okay. Well, we're just gonna cook you guys up. We need you. And go like this. Light you up. And by the way, this game is, this burn temperature. That's how high it can go. Burn duration. And then when cooking, your actual cooking temperature needs to be reached. And then it cooks. Like, it's really quite in depth. And the only way to put out a fire is like that. That will eventually wear out. But, yeah. Yeah. Now see, it cools off. I can't add the wood right back just yet. I need to wait for it to cool off. Or I'll just reignite again. Okay. My little tree's starting to grow there. Will flower in 8 days, weather permitting. Okay. 90. It's almost down. Should be cold enough. Nope. I'll let it burn out. But we do need to have something to eat. Oh, and just because your character stats, how much fruit you've been eating, vegetables, grains, protein, dairy. If you have all of these pretty well filled, like this fruit here, your health points will go up. You start off at default is 15. So you want to try and keep these all healthy to keep yourself healthy. But yeah, you got armor places, your clothing. Clothing wears out, tattered at 25%. And we need to fix those and all sorts of things. How's he doing? Here you go. I'm going to let him cool off completely. Yeah. So, that's still cooking. I don't know why that one disappeared. Oh yeah, there is quite a lot to this game. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, I already had some. Oh, yeah, I hate it when it does that. Let's go you and you. There we go. Now what I need is this. Native copper nuggets. And we also need some more reeds. Yes. I might have to. But for now, we'll just... Yeah, there's quite a lot to this game. There's the whole underground. There's the monsters. There's a subtle story, but, you know, it's not something you can just find out about. It's sort of there in the background. Okay. So now, hopefully, I have enough. Let's put you up here. Enough of you. It was 3, wasn't it? Oh, and by the way, my inventory is based off these baskets. You know, 1 line each. That's because I have a mod. Normally one of these baskets has like 3 squares in it. So I would have a total of 12 squares of available inventory. That's how the game normally is. Very limited. And open. And this usually only has like 4x4 or 4x2. But let's put you in there. Let's put you in there. This is a stick. That's damage. This tool part has about 50 durability repainting. Okay. Well, you know what? You know what? Let's... Just because... Look, it lit it. Now, that thing's gonna burn for about a day. So that's... See all the grass that just keeps cropping up? Now I need food, and I need some more wood probably. Let's put you away. Let's put you away. Let's put you away. Let's put you away. We'll put you down here. And let's go out looking for food. And oh, I know what I should do. Let us make another spear. Now, problem with spears is they each take up one square. But the good thing about spears is that you can throw them. There it is. You can throw them, and it will automatically pick up the next spear in your inventory. So if I throw this one, the next one in inventory will be pulled up automatically. So, we're looking for something edible. We're also looking for any sort of copper nuggets. What we got? This is conglomerate stone. I don't know if I can cut through that. Here one. Yep, I can. Okay. Yeah, I've got a mod that lets you have a stone pickaxe if you're the miner, the class miner, and it'll let you mine this stuff. So if we can find if we find some copper in the stone, we can use that. Technically we could. Why do I hear a rattler? You hearing that? That sounds like a snake. Whoa. I don't like these high. But no, yeah, one of the mods you can get will let you debark trees, the tree logs, and you can use that, grind it up, and turn it into a form of bread. Yeah. Aha! Oh, glorious. Okay. Pickaxe, copper, save. Okay. So that's 14. I know there's a mod that does add snakes to it. What we got here? Red clay. Okay. Some more red clay. You. Red clay. So we got some nearby. Now, where else can we find? Um, that tells me that there's likely copper in underneath it. Well now, that's a good idea. I didn't think of that. There should be. should hit stone here shortly. And look at that. Native copper. And it's in conglomerate, which means I can get some of this. Now, the other issue we are going to have with this is that we need a hammer. But we'll deal with that in a minute. Because if we only need a hammer, that reduces our requirement for native copper from, you know, we can reduce our need for copper, or the natural native copper that we're using, down to 20, I think. Yes, little sparks. I think it's just animation, not really fire. Now this is a lovely little spot of copper. Thank you for mentioning the native copper nuggets on the surface. Shows where copper is underneath. Now, as good as all this copper is, there's one small issue we have right now, in that we are about to start starving. And that's not good. So what I need to find is something to eat. So I am going to go looking. Oh, here's some peat. Peat is burnable, so don't set it on fire. I saw a rabbit go running off. There's a rabbit. There's the rabbit. Go into the water. Go into the water. Dang it. Yeah. Yeah, that's always a possibility. Now, where did that... Haha! Oh, it's only injured? Boo! Did it fall to its doom? Oh, hey, coal! That's always useful. What hurt me? Oh! I have nothing to eat, and I am starving. So I'm complaining. I'm screaming, ow! Yeah, I'm slowly dying. Oh, come on. I need a cracked vessel here with some food. Come on. How about some cherries or currants? True. Actually, it's... Or, because there's also quartz down there, but quartz is not easy to get to. So, who added hit points to the bloody rabbits? Is this... Aha! And there's some more. Okay. So we're not dying. Now this native copper nuggets, to actually get into the metal age, you normally need 40 of them. But with our ability to mine that copper early, Birch Tree Hollow. I was hoping for some food. Come on. Nothing but seeds. Dang it. Fox! Teach you to try to be a news show. Okay, that's where one went. Where'd the other go? Down a spear. I'm down a spear. Where did it go? Okay, that's not good a sign. That's a really not a good sign. Cause that, tell me, am I wrong? Those look like wolves. Those look like wolves. Oh, I found my others. Ah. Okay. Now, I need you. And we will harvest you for what we can. Okay, let me point you out what I was talking about. There. See those two down there by that tree? The black one moving in behind and the white one in front? Oh, those are pigs. Where'd the wolves go then? Ah, there he is. See? That's the wolf I was talking about. So that's a pig, and those are two wolves by the look of it. So, just so you know, wolves are not very friendly. You know, just pointing out. Really? You can't really see that much? Well, then let me see about... How's that? What'd that do? That should. That change anything? No, it doesn't, does it? Okay. Let me just try and... Only 50 sorts of that. Particles, shadows. Gamma. Let's up the gamma a little bit more. Okay. So that should lighten things up a bit, but we've already got it pretty full. No, I won't challenge the wolves. Let's head back home. Because we're gonna have trouble. Alright. Let's go around. Yeah. That's one thing I forget about these games is that sometimes I can see stuff further away easier. It's a slightly different color. When sending it out to the internet, it darkens things that are further away. Okay. Oh, oh. Um, okay. We don't want to fall down those things. Oh, come on! You see that rift? This is what happens when you get near it. Now that gear in the middle, that's your sanity. And it slowly drops. Or rather, quickly drops when you're near those things. And if it ever runs out while you're near there, well, bad things happen. Bad things really happen. Yeah. Oh, I bet you can't see him. But do you see him now? Smokey? This guy! Smokey! Smokey the Bear. Okay. So, now let's try and head back. Oh, but hopefully we don't run into any of those snakes or anything. Or fall down any of these pits that are around. There's my base, all nice and lit up. And it's starting to rain. See, that only lasted a couple of days. So we'll need another one. 2 there. 1 of you. Drop you there. Put you on. Let's just ignite you. And then switch them over. Okay. So he's still burning. Okay, there are settings that you can change about it, but in general it's something like 8 or 9 days to go from empty to flowering, then 4 days to go from flowering to actually having them on. Okay. So let's put you away. Oh. Right. Ingredient for soak tide needs to be in a mixing barrel. Bark ash solution. What's that? Bark ash. Birch bark. Created by firing in the kiln. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's that. Well, let's go put a tree down. I think it's just the one. You get 4 to 6 berries each time. But, yeah. Okay. I gotta remember that we've got this in there. And then put, grab you, grab you, grab you. You. What else do we can do? We'll grab you and take you. Okay. So that's that. Now we have 38 native copper. Normally it will take 40, I think it is, to get started into the metal. But because I can mine this stuff here already, we got, yeah, that's something to do. Now, there we go. Yeah, I think I can get away with 20 native copper because I can mine the chunks. That would be kind of good. I just kind of have to wait for the crucible to be made. So, let's hit the sack, sleep this night away. And we got only a couple of days left before the monsters arrive. Aha! Okay, I want you. And we'll grab both of you. Okay. There's that. Yoink, yoink. Okay. Now we can start cooking. But we have nothing to cook. Well, not yet anyway. We also have the crucible, which means we can actually start making metal. That's kind of cool. Although we will need to make a couple of clay forms. Hold on, let's see what it is. We need no rubber. There, raw clay hammer mold and the raw clay pickaxe mold. So right here, this is what we need. So if we can fire this up. Oh shoot, we don't have enough sticks. We don't have enough sticks. To fire this up. But we need to finish firing this guy up. This mold. There we go. So, let's take you, drop you in there. Now we have plenty of grass. However, we need about 8 to 12 sticks. Okay, fish trap. Nothing in it. Nothing in it. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to call it there for the night. I've been at this for 2 hours, and we're getting really close to getting metal. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Now, if you haven't done so, please like the video, a nice thumbs up. And, you know, if you're so inclined, you can subscribe. It really does help out the channel. I'm gonna thank Ice Wolf and Colin and Unholy, everyone who showed up. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ice Wolf, but I do have to go and get ready for my video. Okay, I gotta go. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. And, well, I'm gonna have to see you all later.